What's up everyone? Welcome back to video 2 of a 6-part series on building a cybersecurity function for your business aligned to the NIST CSF. In our last video, we tackled govern, how to set up cybersecurity policies and strategy. But governance is just the blueprint. Now let's talk about how to bring that blueprint to life through the second function, identify. This is where we figure out what we need to protect, where our risks are, and how threats might exploit those gaps. Step 1 is to identify critical business functions. And start with the big picture. What does your business actually need to function? It could be customer databases, payment systems, storage. If these go down, what happens to your operations? This is going to influence your risk ratings later. For example, if you're in healthcare, your electronic health records are critical. If you're an online retailer, your e-commerce platform is probably top priority. Understanding what's mission critical helps focus your security efforts. Step 2 is asset and service management. You can't protect what you don't know about. That means making a list, hardware, software, cloud services, third-party tools, etc. And some quick ways to start that could be like a role-based approach, using what tools do your employees need to do their jobs? What systems or services do they interact with? Or using a framework like Zero Trust, working through multiple categories of things like applications, data, infrastructure, and so on. And these all need to have a rough risk assessment done. You bring in your step 1 learnings in here, but this could also include technical questions, such as, is that old internet-facing server still running an out-of-support version of Windows Server 2012? This could also be reviewing its location within your network, or who should and does have access. And do not forget those third-party services. If you don't know how they handle security, ask. Step 3 is to map network and data flows. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece, you don't have to be an artist. But drawing out how data moves throughout your network and business can be eye-opening. Ask, where is sensitive data stored and how is it transmitted? Where does it go? Which systems talk to each other? What's exposed to the internet? For example, if your customer data is flowing from secure location A to secure location B, but going through legacy unpatched systems, that's a red flag. Step 4 is to use cyber threat intelligence. This doesn't mean you need a team of spies. This is about understanding and prioritizing what key threats face your business or industry. Using the CIA triad is a good high-level way to think about this in a non-technical way. C, for confidentiality, is there data, information, or services that might be a target for theft? Integrity, is there data, information, or services that could be manipulated for someone's gain? And availability, is there data, information, or services that would have an impact if it were not available? By knowing what threats are most likely, you can prioritize protections around those. Step 5 is to assess your security posture. Before you develop a plan, you need to know where you are today. What gaps exist between your current and ideal security state? Do you have MFA and conditional access controls already implemented? Are your firewall rules tight or too open? Is patching happening regularly? Are we monitoring these areas? And if so, are you doing anything about the data or the alerts that you're getting from this monitoring? This isn't about checking boxes, it's about understanding your residual risk. And step 6, the final step in this, is developing a risk prioritization plan. Not all risks are created equal, and fixing everything isn't realistic. So focus on your low cost, high impact fixes, such as enabling MFA, which can be as simple as a few clicks. The cost of this is typically included within the tool, and it can be a very effective account protection tool. Layered defense mechanisms. Don't blow your budget on one system while ignoring other areas. Using what you already have. Before buying a new shiny tool, ask, can we use our existing technology better? Instead of buying an expensive patch management tool, for example, it may be just using better processes for scheduling updates. Also, consult professionals. There are plenty of unknown unknowns, but with the activities you've now done, you may realize that managed security services, a penetration test, or hiring security professionals may be that next step, but you've now done the scoping that will identify where this is time or money better spent. So now that we've mapped out assets, identified risk, and prioritized actions, but identification alone does not stop threats. In the next video, we tackle protect, the practical security measures to keep these critical assets safe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it.